Okay, hello. Time for a new update. It's a little bit late because I was at home on Friday. It was like this planning day at kindergarten. But yeah, I have some updates. One thing is that I've been playing around with my camera setup because I'm pretty happy with my microphone and like the overall setup on my desk, but the webcam wasn't working very well. So what I did is, because I had a pretty old phone, I just bought a new phone because the cameras on these new phones are amazing. And then if we'll take a look here, I bought this mount thing. Like you see, I have a light here, and then I mounted, like it's a bicycle mount, but I mounted it on my lamp instead. So I just put my camera there, and then whoops, we have an awesome camera setup. So pretty happy about that. So I have to coordinate, like set up the camera, start the recording there. I have to start the recording in Audacity, which I use for the microphone, and also Camtasia, which I use for the screen. So this is actually my second recording because I forgot to start the recording on my screen. But yeah, this is new stuff. I guess I'll get used to that. So I'm working 40% freelance. I'm working with a startup, and it's really exciting because now we're in the start of figuring out exactly what we want to do, because there are two alternatives. One thing is focusing on a solution for doing scaling, and the other is more focused on a service that we know works but is very inefficient currently. And we're of course leaning towards making the service we know works a lot more efficient, because then you can build up some predictable revenue, which you can then use to figure out how to do the scaling correctly, because we're not quite sure. Like you can do a redesign, but you don't know the effect of that. Yes. And then I've been working on my little pet project called BoilProject.io, which is just allows you to build a boilerplate on a website, and then you just use npm to run that boilerplate, which I think is a really nice approach because you don't have to install anything on your machine like you typically have Node. And it makes it easier to set up the boilerplates, and you can share them more easily. But it's not quite done yet because the sharing part called forking is not implemented yet. But I wanted to show you something. Because I've implemented Algolia Search, and Algolia Search is this amazing instant search experience. Like the technology is pretty amazing, and they have this open service where you can ask for an API key and you can do searches on npm in the registry. But I didn't use any of the preset widgets. I implemented my own thing. So for example, here I'm in package.json and I want to add like React. And it does like the search in the background, and it's like insanely fast. And what's kind of cool is that it does a lookup, and then you see the version and you can just hit enter. But I could also try to type a different version here. I don't know if, yeah, like 16. But if I would do React at 16.8, it doesn't work because it doesn't exist. And you can do the same for tags, and it knows if the tag exists or not. So it's like a super nice way to get that package.json up and running. Yes. And then I've been working on Overmind, just tiny iterations, found some small bugs because I've been using Overmind for several projects now, including actually a project at my current employer. So that's really cool to see that they see the benefit of using this tool. That's a really good thing. But yeah, the official release or announcement is on Wednesday, and I'm having that at my current employer with some colleagues, eating some pizza, drinking some beers, tweeting some stuff, and yeah, super excited about it. Hopefully it will go well, and I'll let you know how it went this Friday, hopefully. But yeah, that's all from me this week. and I hope you have a nice weekend. Bye bye.